Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Well, everybody, Bart and Gunner back once again with one of the worst movies on Netflix. And before we get into Bikini Spring Break, which is our movie for this week, we just want to get out there for you viewers, maybe go check out our new weekly show we have going on right now. It is the top 5 on Netflix. So instead of just bitching about stuff like we do weekly here, we're doing a show where we talk about things where we actually like.
We're friendly.
Good things on Netflix.
Yeah.
See, there are good things on Netflix.
And we hardly swear.
No, that's not true.
That's not true at all.
We swear just as fucking much as we fucking do here, motherfucker.
Fucking good movie. Fuck.
Now, since we got that fucking self-promotion out of the fucking way,
Shameless.
yes, let's get into Bikini Spring Break.
Oh, let's jump into it.
Okay.
Because I would love to jump into some of them petties.
This one is another fucking Asylum film. But one thing Asylum can do kinda well,
They're not used to that.
is their titty flicks.
They're not used to your kindness toward Asylum.
Yeah.
Usually when you say Asylum, people are like, oh, you go.
But no, like the one thing they can do somewhat well is their somewhat titty flicks, right? Their late night comedies. But this late night comedy had titties right off the fucking bat. I mean,
Right off the bat.
It was black, the little fucking snaky things were spinning around, and then boom! Fucking titties, right? And then more titty and more titty and more titty. It's like this marching band from this college is in this locker room and they give them a camera and they're like, oh, go out and film something, blah, 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 when you're done in the locker room.
He's like, we need it for the Jumbotron.
Well, the camera comes on and films all the chicks in the locker rooms with their titties out, all fucking bouncing around.
It was like, yes.
And we say this is the best fucking Asylum movie ever.
Yeah. I'd have to say, I mean, the story blew balls. The acting got really shite at the end.
Speaking of fucking shite acting at the end, the whole way through, fucking Robert Carradine, you know, Louis Skolnick from Revenge of the Fucking Nerds. He was in this. Where has his fucking career gone? He pulled a Bruce Willis-like performance in this one like you wouldn't believe. He just fucking phoned it and he's like, I don't want to fucking be here, so I'm just going to be like,
get in the van, we're going down to the finals.
But this marching band, because of their whole titty show thing, end up in the Nationals, and they have to go to Miami.
How the hell did they get in the Nationals again?
Because of their titties, I guess. That's what it says at the end.
Their titties.
They thought,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, they knew they sucked. Everybody knew they sucked, but they're like, oh, we're going to go to the Nationals anyway.
But they like them titties.
So, Robert Carradine, which is, you know, brother of... Right? He is the coach of this fucking marching band, but he lets them all go down to Miami by themselves. So they get in this bus van thing, they start going, their fucking bus breaks down in this spring break town, and hilarity ensues? No. Titties ensue.
Lots and lots of
slow motion titties, because this fucking movie just takes the slow motion thing way, way too far. It's like every 2 seconds there's titty, you know?
And they're not complaining at all.
No, not at all. But there is a constant stream of guitar music through the bottom of this movie.
Yeah, it's like all the other films, you know. They have to have that constant fucking soundtrack going.
And one thing's funny about this, like, these girls are all mildly attractive. You know, they're not hot.
They're doable, we'll put it that way. You know,
coming from two undoable guys.
Exactly.
You know,
like,
that's not saying much.
You guys are ugly as fuck. What are you talking shite for? You know?
Well, we're not talking shite. We just say it how we sees it.
Right.
And we sees it as them being mildly attractive.
But I would still do every one.
I don't know, the chick with the red hair and the wicked bangs, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we could do something about that.
So, like we said, they break down in this spring break town and they meet some random fucking party loser and his party loser that is the Kmart Sean William Scott.
Kmart Sean William Scott.
And once again, like every other fucking movie we watch, we can't tell what the fuck any of these motherfuckers are saying. It's all So they go into this strip club with Kmart, Sean William Scott, and this other dude, and they're just talking where he's like, oh, they're going to end up having to strip for this money. No, they don't do that. They just cut to a scene of these strippers on these poles dancing for 5 fucking minutes. For no fucking reason whatsoever.
But we're not
complaining. No, we just got to say that it's for no reason whatsoever.
I got to go to the strip club, and I didn't even get in trouble.
Speaking of nudity and, you know, scenes for no reason, right after they leave the strip club, there's the bikini car wash scene. For no reason whatsoever. And I'm not complaining.
No, we're not complaining at all. That was awesome.
So the band figures out that they need like $3,000 to get their bus going, and they can't figure out a way to get it. They could have stripped for it, but no, they didn't do that.
What did they finally end up doing?
We'll get to that fucking later. I just have to mention about the poor quality acting. Say this every fucking time, but until somebody can actually act worth a goddamn, I'm going to say poor quality fucking acting. Even Robert Carradine, a seasoned actor from 30 years of a career, still poor quality fucking acting.
Yeah, I think these actors do like Asylum and shit. They just get sucked into that, you know, not caring. They're like, here's your role, go. You know, and they show up on a set, and they don't even have a trailer. They sit in their own car, buy their own catering lunch, you know, or whatever.
And you know what, I'm starting, you know, I feel like them, so I'm just saying, fuck, just strip for the fucking money already.
Yeah, strip for the money.
Just get it over with, but no, they keep going. The movie keeps going. Yeah, so they go and they're like, oh, a Jell-O eating contest. It wasn't a Jell-O eating contest, it was a Jell-O wrestling contest, and guess what? More slow-mo fucking titties. This movie is nothing but a fucking collection of slow-motion titty fucking shots strung together with a very loosely fucking written plot. Ah! Oh, so guess what? That didn't work, so they got a whole bunch of free beer for the Jell-O wrestling, which they won. So what do they do next? They're like, wet t-shirt contest. That'll get us the fucking money.
Why not? And I'm all about it. And we're not complaining.
And what's funny is there's only 3 contestants in the whole fucking wet t-shirt contest, and maybe 10 people in the fucking crowd.
They're like, woo! You know, but yeah, they had like the one chick who was like kind of retarded, you know?
Yeah,
she was like, but yeah, she had some nice titties though. And then she fucking, you know, went up and did the contest and everything.
Ripped her shirt off and got arrested.
Got in trouble because there was this one cop douchebag who was just
standing on this hill watching the whole thing, waiting for somebody to get naked so he can arrest them. So anyway, they don't
cover them titties.
They don't get the money from that, so they go to this fucking club and they have a mechanical bull, and they're like, oh, we'll ride the mechanical bull, all of us, and we'll all win $100 a piece.
Yeah, but
and that'll save the fucking thing.
You skipped the part about the chick who eventually did win the wet t-shirt contest.
Nobody won because remember they broke
bubble titties. The bubble titties. The one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
She came out. She was like thin as a rail, but her titties were like boom. You know,
big fake fucking saline bags of fucking goo.
With translucent skin. Veins
all
weird. You're like, ah!
She was worse than the fucking dookie tooth chick from fucking Vampageddon.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was like, that's the point where you go, this is too big. Go down a size. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who needs them like, ooh, look, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, like, wait till you're 50, bitch. And you're like, ah! You know, your bag's fucked up.
So, yeah, so that, we're getting back to the mechanical bull. So they all ride this mechanical bull. They all fucking fell, except for the fucking chick with the bangs, right? The red hair and the bangs. She gets on there, and she's all riding it all hardcore. Woo! And then her clothes just magically starts flying off,
and
right?
I'm okay with that.
Yes. But then that douchebag cop happens to be there again and arrests her and gives her a $50 fine. I don't remember how, but they ended up being able to make it to Miami. Oh, that's right, because Carradine was raped because he was tied up to a tree and he was raped by a chick that wanted to ban spring break from this town.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter because, like I said, this movie's just titties loosely strung together with a story.
Right? You're like, wait, go back. What, he was raped?
Yes, he was.
He was.
But I think they take the marching band. No. The red-haired chick sells her fucking instrument so they can fucking make it to Miami. They get to Miami and a fucking hurricane fucking happens, but it's only happening in some of the shots because they're driving and there's no rain. And then people everywhere are just just like, you know, it's not whatever. Yeah. So they get there.
People are walking their dogs, but you see like the CGI rain coming down, you know, and you're like, yeah, look vicious out there.
Yeah.
Signs aren't waving.
So they make it to Miami. Hurricane wiped out the whole competition, so they win by fucking default.
Yeah. Hooray!
That's it.
Yeah.
That is really it.
That was it. It was just a funk ton of titties, and then and then fucking Carradine got raped.
Yeah.
Fuck ton of titties and Carradine gets raped.
So we went from this movie
his career.
So we went from Romeo and Juliet to Bikini Spring Break. Both of those interesting in their own ways.
I suppose.
And we're moving on to another one of those not so interesting fucking movies. 500-mile-an-hour Storm.
Damn.
Starring Casper Van Dien. Casper Van Dien in this movie looks like the Kmart Viggo Mortensen.
He does.
Yes. But that's for next week.
He's just like a skull with skin stretched across it.
And gray stubble sticking out of it. So for Bird and Gutter, once again, this has been one of the worst movies on Netflix. And once again, check out Top 5 on Netflix, our new weekly show.
The weekly show, Top 5 on Netflix, bro. I'm a recovering alcoholic, so thank you.
It's fucking Asylum, you know, what can I do?
She can wear the Stig's helmet. You know, I mean, if I was a cop and I'm at a bikini, wet bikini, and she takes off her shit, I'm like, hey, that's fucked up, but I like it. So I ain't running down the hill like Terminator, and tackle her. 5-0, bitch.
And I don't even remember how
I burnt my own arm. I'm a dumbass.